There we go. Modern politics. The theatrics. Once again, the limelight is on former President Donald Trump, and the liberals just can't seem to control themselves. I mean, they've tried to impeach him, they try to do Russian collusion, they've done everything under the sun. This is a third indictment now. And what they're wanting to do is take over center stage. And, well, let's do a little recap for those who might be lost in the plot. The special counsel wants to slap, get this, a protective order on Trump, limiting what he could say in his case in which he's being investigated. Rewarding free speech, but based on what? Get this. According to the legal eagles over at Trump's case, the opposition is basically saying that he's not allowed to say, I'm coming after you. I'm coming for my defense. I'm going to defend myself. No, he can't say that. There's a protective order. We can't say that. He's got to lay down and die. So the liberals are supposed to be the champions of free speech, right? And individual rights, right? Suddenly, they want to now curtail what President Trump could say and can't say. Such irony. They're supposed to be liberals, right? Remember free speech? Whatever happened to that? When did it switch where liberals are no longer interested in free speech and conservatives are? Go figure. Yeah, when did it also switch in war? I mean, conservatives don't want endless wars now. Liberals do. Obama got what, the Nobel Peace Prize, and he got us in 4 wars the first year or something like that. Unbelievable. And Trump never got us into war, but they call him a warmonger. Now, to be fair, protecting sensitive materials in a case is valid, but what we're seeing here isn't a simple case of keeping sensitive stuff under wraps. It's like putting a fire blanket, a burn-proof blanket over Trump and wrapping it with plastic so he can practically suffocate, so he can't say a thing, can't be heard, see no evil, hear no evil. But it's not evil. It's called free speech. But to liberals, free speech is evil, unless, of course, it's dumb. So, in the trial about the First Amendment rights, the government seeks to restrict the First Amendment rights. It's like watching a cat chase his tail. Around and around we go, with Trump's right to free speech being the tail, and the liberal cat just can't keep reaching it. I mean, keeps going around in circles trying to grab it. Now, the piece de resistance, Trump's social media post, if you go after me, I'm coming after you. Come on. There's not even a bullet in this sentence. If you go after me, I am coming after you. I mean, ladies first in a line in a store. After you. You're after the lady. No, after you. Oh, if you do something to mess with me, I'm going to mess with you. If you don't do anything to mess with me first, you don't have to worry about being messed with, right? If you go after me, Trump says, I'm coming after you. So whatever they do to come after him, he's saying he has a right to do that too. So if they throw a subpoena on him, he's got a right to subpoena them. If they have a deposition on him, he has a right to depose them. Interrogatories, he could do that. But they're trying to take away his rights, trying to literally tie his hands, shackle his feet, so he has no case. I mean, where's the public resistance to this? Where's the outcry? Where is the semblance of decency here? Anybody with half a brain could see what Trump said was just political rhetoric. It's just talking. I mean, I don't get it. The liberal media doesn't seem to um, want to do free speech, but they want to have it for themselves. It's a double standard. If there weren't for double standards, there'd be no standards at all. The liberal media, the liberal court system, all the liberals, everything, it's a total lopsided playing field. Double standard all the way. How do they justify that? But they do. Do you notice that they justify it all the time? They do a completely different standard for themselves than what they apply to somebody else. In the old days, we used to call that hypocrisy. So we'll call it the way it is. You liberals are a bunch of freaking hypocrites. That's it.